You're going to walk home with more than maybe just a trophy tonight. I think lots of men.
I'm not gonna walk home with any men tonight. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, and then I go home to the cats.
Leave it to Taylor Swift, her quick wit, and adorable side of sass to always tell it like it is. Now, if only there was a huge database compiled of Taylor's best comebacks to the media's criticisms. Oh yeah, thanks Tumblr. Right now, we're about to break down 8 times Taylor Swift totally schooled you on Tumblr. We've got it all right now on Listed. Kicking things off strong, we have the Tumblr post that shook Swiftie Nation, and thanks to Taylor, still got the people talking. And it all started with Becky. So for those of you who aren't aware, Becky is actually Taylor. Somehow, somewhere, a younger school photo of Taylor made its way through Tumblr with a made-up story about a girl named Becky who lost her life to marijuana. After comments went back and forth from people claiming that the girl in the picture is and is not actually Taylor, your girl T Swift swooped in with the ultimate response. She was spotted out in New York City rocking a mustard-colored shirt with the famous line, "No, it's Becky." Mic drop. And after that comeback, all was fair game on the Tumblr sphere. But let's not forget that Becky has never been forgotten. Since Taylor became the mother of 2 beloved kitties, apparently the cool thing is for fans to now call her mom as well.
Wow, so not like a regular mom, I'm a cool mom.
That's when a Swiftie's actual mother sent a frantic plea for help on Tumblr after she learned that her daughter has been calling Taylor mom.
Okay, I really do like Taylor Swift. I am such a fan. But my daughter, Maddie, keeps calling her mom.
Taylor quickly responded in the sassiest but nicest way possible. She said, quote, "Maddie, this is a passionate plea and I see her reasoning. Your mom birthed you. I was off playing in coffee houses. Your mom tended to you when you cried as a toddler. I drew lyrics on my arms and stomped around in cowboy boots while you cried in the night. So no, I have not earned the right to be referred to as your mom. I'm more like your crazy aunt, so you shall not call me mom. No, it's Aunt Becky." Ah. And speaking of totally cool parents, did we mention Taylor has the coolest dad in the world? Leave it to Taylor to make sure Tumblr knows the facts. One fan took to the social media site to write, "Scott Swift seems like the type of guy that knows a bunch of random facts like what year shelves were invented. He just gives off that sort of vibe." To which Taylor responded with a detailed list of all things Scott Swift, starting with his collection of wooden ducks who wear Christmas hats every season, striking up conversations with total strangers, giving out guitar picks, and rocking bright-colored golf shirts. The man, the legend, Scott Swift, y'all. And really quickly, I'm gonna just say this loud and clear, people. Accuse Taylor Swift of anything, but do not mess with her grammar. And boy, did she make sure that the SAT test prep people knew that single-handedly. When a fan shared a picture of her test prep book on Tumblr with Taylor's lyrics to 15 completely misquoted, Taylor responded saying, quote, "Not the right lyrics at all. Psh, you had one job, test people, one job." That brings me to another grammatical call out by a fan, and this time with Tay's own lyrics. Maddie Wirch posted one of Taylor's 1989 Polaroid pictures with her lyrics from Wildest Dreams, calling out the missing apostrophe in it. Taylor noted that the apostrophe was blended into the Y above it, also correcting Maddie's grammar, saying, "But if we're being all fancy with grammar tonight, by the way, would have had a comma before it, and the U in would have been capitalized, and there would have been some sort of punctuation at the end of the sentence." Stop the madness. But don't worry, Taylor made it clear she was not actually mad in the most adorable Taylor-esque way possible, of course. And next up, a surefire way to squash false rumors, of course, is through social media. So when a fan recently posted that Taylor's song New Romantics is going to be the new single off of 1989, Taylor was just as surprised herself to hear the news. She replied in the best way possible, saying, quote, "I don't even know what the next single is yet." Let's all take a deep breath in and out and watch Bad Blood again on Vivo, because that is the only single I know of currently. Watching Bad Blood over and over again, not a problem. But speaking of Bad Blood, whenever Taylor just isn't having it with the paps, she gets pretty crafty in terms of avoiding them. like walking backwards, duh. While Taylor was on a hike with her bodyguard, a fan was a little confused at this new tactic, while another fan even suggested it looked like she was performing a DUI test. It kinda did. Taylor responded with this classic comeback.
Okay, look, if I was drunk, would I be able to do this?
And also gave her explanation, saying, I saw the guy with the camera and wasn't in the mood, so I hiked the whole trail backwards and my security told me when to make turns. Hey, whatever works. And lastly, but probably not actually last because I can't wait for the next T-Swift to Tumblr comeback, I gotta say, I love that Taylor is always prepared for anything, like a casual lunch or intense zip lining or a rock climbing sesh. That's actually a thing that happened. Taylor was spotted out at lunch with bestie Selena Gomez and was wearing a very noticeable accessory over her tank top, a harness. But although Taylor totally rocked the harness look, fans were quick to critique it by asking what she was wearing or if she was wearing it wrong. But Swifties were obviously ignoring a really important point here, as Tay explained. She said, quote, my harness and I are always ready for a zipline rock climbing. Ask yourself, are you ready for extreme adventure should it present itself? Harness Life 2015. So before I jet out the door and purchase my own adventure-bearing fashion harness, how awesome are Taylor's Tumblr comebacks? And is anyone else really impatiently waiting for the next time that Taylor Swift tells it like it is, ever so sassy and classy all at the same time? Yeah, join the club. But for now, let me know which of her Tumblr comebacks was your favorite right down here in the comments section, or tweet a girl at Miriam Issa. And after that, you can click right over here to check out all of the redonkulous rumors of Taylor Swift of all time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me right here on Clevver News. I'm your girl, Miriam Issa, and say that you'll remember me only in your wildest dreams. Just when you thought it was all over, we've got more. Click to the left to see some of the best and worst Taylor Swift 1989 tour outfits, or click to the right to check out 5 very weird Japanese beauty tools. You won't want to miss that.